Me scissor hands. I'm starting to feel a bit like this channel is a confession of a hoarder channel. I seem to have a problem with scissors. Hey, it's Pam from Ben McFuzzylugs, and it's a Wednesday, so it must be another equipment and supplies review. Every Wednesday I make videos like these for needle felters and hopefully all crafters to see what's been worth buying and what's maybe not worth buying. So if you like something like this, don't forget, give us a thumbs up, subscribe and come back every Wednesday. Quick reminder, I'm not sponsored for any of these videos. If I am in the future, then I will let you know. If I like the items and I can find them at affordable price on my Amazon affiliate store, I will leave a link in the comments of my YouTube video. This doesn't cost you anything at all, but it just supports me a little bit. Okay, so over the years as a needle felter, one thing I have really struggled with is finding scissors that actually cut well on the fabric. As a needle felter, I can find it really difficult sometimes to find scissors that cut right at the tip of the scissors, but are also small enough that they're not unwieldy. I'd considered hairdressing scissors, but they're just too long when I'm making 3-inch sculptures. Now this is a bit bigger of my dogs, and don't shame him, they're a bit ugly when they're getting created, but this wolf I've been creating is a prime example of why I'm needing some really good scissors. So I'm cutting about 2-inch sections of fur, cutting them on and folding them over in the methods I described in the needle felting long hair tutorial, which will hopefully be in the cards somewhere here. But I'm needing to cut hundreds and hundreds of little sections of fur, and I was finding with my normal scissors quite often they wouldn't cut all the way through, they wouldn't cut cleanly, or in the bits by where it pivots they were kind of chewing up and not cutting, so we were getting bits of fibre stuck there. So I've been looking for decent scissors. This is only a small selection of the scissors that I've purchased over the years. Things like I tried large scissors from the craft store, but they're a little too unwieldy for what I'm looking for, and they're a bit more handy for me for just cutting my packaging tape and everything. They're good for having around, but no good for giving my small fuzzies a haircut. I've tried nail scissors of different varieties, some straight, some curved, but all the same, they don't have that long a blade, and the points where the blade is pivoting tends to get fibre stuck in them, so that's really not any good. It can pull at the hair, and especially in a smaller dog I want a nice even clip. And what I found, I decided after ordering tons off of eBay, going to craft stores, getting reasonably priced scissors, I decided to treat myself to these guys. These are fish curs, and they're from Finland, and these are embroidery scissors. I've noticed they also come in slightly larger sizes. I believe when I purchased these were about £15, but I found some cheaper links, which I will link to below if you're interested in these. I will definitely say I've been really impressed with these. You will see them in my pom-pom animals and all my fuzzy dogs I am now trimming with these little scissors, and these are not going to touch paper or anything. These are my fibre scissors now, and I totally love them. So let's have a look at them cutting. So this is the fibre I've been using for my wolf that I showed you. It's a natural grey fibre. I'll leave links below when I remember what he is. It's a long staple length and a lovely soft but slightly coarser grey with lovely variations of colour instead of like the dyed greys that are all the one solid colour. And just to give an example of some of my scissors that I retired attempting to cut, I bet you it's going to work now that I'm trying it. And it cuts, it's just not as satisfying. And the bigger scissors, again, as you can see, I've cut all the way down, but where the tip is, it's just not cutting at all, which is absolutely no good on small sculptures. Let's try the little nail scissors. These are super sharp, but as you can see, do not cut a straight line. Other craft scissors that I purchased, again, it's cut halfway down the scissor, but it's not cutting all the way through. I really need the tips to snip better than this. Again, it's taken 2 or 3 passes, and I don't know if you can see, but there's more of a jaggedy edge there. And so onto the fissures and why they're my favourite. So I'm just taking, and it snips all the way right down from the edge to where the tip of the scissors were. And I can also, with this, it's really good for fine trimming details. I can make any sort of shapes I want. And the same with the pom-poms. You need to, when you're making the pom-pom animals, you need to be able to trim off really fine amounts, and this would just be a struggle with some of my other scissors. As you can see, as I'm trying to trim, it's pushing the fibre away, it's pushing the wool away, and I'm not getting as much off per snip. So this is why I totally recommend these Fishker embroidery scissors. Again, I will leave a link down below if you're interested in them. So what scissors do you use for your needle felting? Have you tried these ones yet? Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that was helpful. If it was, remember, thumbs up, subscribe, and come back every Wednesday, and I'll have more videos like these hopefully for you then. Thank you very much. See you later.